What the divine masculine is thinking about the divine feminine, I guess I'm gonna have to take it back to the old school way that I used to do, which is recording videos without going live. Okay, so the divine masculine has been realizing that he has done the divine feminine wrong on a very massive scale. He could have broken her heart in front of several people. I'm talking about friends, family members on the internet, in front of neighbors, a huge crowd of people, people that she knew. And the divine masculine is starting to realize how this has affected her. He's realizing how he publicly broke her heart, and now, and how he cut her off in front of so many different people. So now, and then he tried to start a new beginning with someone else, and that basically exploded. That basically was destroyed as well. It backfired into his face, and he did not like what he got himself into. And so now I feel that he has chosen the divine feminine out of whoever he was dealing with, and now he wants to come back and offer the divine feminine something huge on a massive scale. Like, go back and offer her something large in front of all the people that he has broken her heart in front of, and more. I feel that he has been making a blueprint to execute his plan in order to put the divine feminine on a throne that she belongs on in the public eye. I feel that some of the divine masculines, could be water signs, have already put the divine feminine on a throne, have already told her, I want to start over. He's already started working on his union with the divine feminine. And also, there could be some fire sign divine masculines who have came forward and told the divine feminine what he plans to do with her. He may not have actually executed the plan just yet, but he has told her, okay, this is what I plan to do. This is what I'm gonna do, and you can look forward to that. And those divine feminines are confident, and they know that their divine masculine is going to deliver what he said he was going to do. Some of the divine masculines have put themselves in a situation that they feel like they cannot get out of. They feel like this situation is a burden to them, and they put themselves in this situation in front of a lot of people. Some of the divine masculines will have to break up with the karmic, because this is the only way that they can execute their plan to come forward for the divine feminine, and they know that they're going to have to tell the truth. They're going to have to get themselves out of a situation that was, one, bruising their ego, and also hurting the divine feminine in a lot of different ways. And they feel that their karmic is a huge person that they have to conquer, a huge person that they have to get through in order to get to the divine feminine. And some of the divine masculines have tried to reach out to their children recently, but they feel that they don't have enough money. They feel like they don't have enough income in order to provide the divine feminine or the child with exactly what they want to provide for that child and the divine feminine. I feel that they are full of regret, and all they can offer is love. Actually, some of the divine masculines are homeless, or they just have a very little amount of money, and they just really want their child. They could be hugging their little girl, hugging their little boy. They just really want to be there. They feel like at one point they could have been under a lot of pressure to choose a person or to choose a path. And they honestly were confused. They honestly did not know what they wanted at that point. But I feel like now they know what they want. Yeah, they could be going from a bad situation into a good one. in the public eye, and showing you, telling you, and taking actions in order to prove that they know exactly what they want in front of the world. Some of your divine masculines have been suffering from nightmares. They could have just walked out and walked away from you in the past and not been necessarily dating a person. They just weren't ready to settle down at the moment, and they have nightmares of what they did to you. They have nightmares of the past. It comes back to haunt them at night. And also in the daytime, they could have, for some of your divine masculines, they're dealing with people who they don't like the behavior, they don't like the way these people treat them in the daytime. You know, they don't like these people. So they feel like they need to get away and they need to come home. They need to go to their divine feminine, because the divine feminine has always treated the divine masculine like royalty. So yes, again, I feel that some of the divine masculines are experiencing judgment. Some of the judgment is actually coming from the divine feminine, specifically some air sign divine feminines have called judgment on the divine masculine. Like, look here, you've been taking care of somebody else's children, you've been doing this, you've been providing over there, but yet you haven't been providing over here. It's time for you to step up and do what you have to do. You need to get some enlightenment. You need to find Jesus. You need to find God. You need to do something so that we can move forward with our chariot and we can move forward with our family. And I want you to put me on the public display where I belong. So some of the divine feminines have told the divine masculine that, and the divine feminine was coming from a place of strength. She's like, I'm not dealing with these lies. I'm gonna deal with the truth. Okay? And we're gonna be partners, because that's what I deserve and our children deserve for you to be with them. So here it is, there it is. Take care, divine feminine.